Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How we all doing? JB. Hey, we're gonna shoot this video inside today because it's starting to rain out there. I'm gonna get ready to hop in the shower and go to work. But I had a few minutes. I want to take some time and shoot a video. And I was thinking, what do I want to shoot? And I started thinking, I'm gonna get out of the shower and put a pair of fresh blue jeans on. I'm gonna put a fresh shirt on, and probably spray something. So I'm thinking, oh, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll put something on there that's gonna be easy to wear blue jeans and t-shirt. That type of vibe. Easy to wear. Doesn't matter where you're going, throw it on, it works. And some of those scent profiles I'm thinking of were really big in the 90s. All right? And being a 90s kid, this is where my mind goes. I think of what I saw in the magazines. And we'll go, for those who don't know what a magazine is, it's like a book you used to buy at the newsstand, have a lot of articles you read. They had a lot of pictures, which is good for you new kids. Some of you guys like pictures. But even had pictures of ads that advertised their cologne, and that little envelope thing you peel up and sniff it so you know what the cologne smelled like. But anyway, you always had some guy in their pants, like this, leaning against the wall, look cool as shit, that type of thing. And the ones I think of the most, one of the most iconic ones is Fierce. Remember a company of Fitch Fierce? This stuff here is one of the iconics. Smells great, projects. They still project. They're very potent projectors. This one here, new formulation, it only lasts 3-4 hours, but projects for half its life. And it can be a room filler. You spray too much, it can be a room filler. But yeah. So I bought this for the boy. Wanted him to know what this 90s smelled like, what school smelled like when I was a kid. And yeah, it's clean, it's masculine, and it's fresh, easy to wear. Wear it to school, wear it to work. Now I want to wear it to work now. It's like I said, it's a little sharp, and it doesn't last long enough for me. So that's why I went with Cough from Hamed Al-Maribi. I believe oh my God, I actually said it half-assed decent. But again, same scent profile. Goes along the lines of PDM Percival without the $400 price tag. This has the performance. 6 to 8 hours, easy, if not longer. It projects very well, very potent. This will fill a room. This one here, you watch your spray count if you don't want to be that guy. Like being that guy, spray it on, I guess. I'm not afraid of it, but when I'm working, I don't want something that's going to require my patience. But this is a great scent profile. Like I said, right in the same realm as Fierce. Then I've also got Quicksilver, Offshore, all right, and it goes in that same line. To me, these are all related. So you got Daddy here, Fierce, you got the son, who's bigger, stronger, and a better version, all right. Then you got the nephew that grew up on the other side of the country. It's just a little bit different, but yeah, still masculine, still fresh. Just does it in a little bit different way. It's not exactly the same as Fierce, but you can tell same type of vibe, maybe the same core DNA. You can tell somewhere along the lines they're related. I love this stuff. This stuff here is also in collaboration with Michael Malone, which I'm a huge fan of the Michael Malone line. That house is a very nice, affordable niche house. If you guys don't know about them, I'm sure then you need to watch Ash at Gent Sense if you don't know about Michael Malone. But then you've got Tommy Boy. Tommy. Right? And look how that juice is a little yellow compared to what it used to be. Great scent, a little spicy. But it's also other ones you had, they had the ads in the magazines. Everybody can remember this smell, a little spicy. You remember a kid in your class that used to overspray this shit. Right? But it's easy wear. You get out of the shower, you can spray this on, go to the store, go to the mall. This one here is an older bottle. It still performs halfway decent, 6 hours, and with monstrous projection, especially if you overspray. And the other scent profile I remember back in the 90s was Aquadigio. Now, I had a bottle when I was younger. I've since ran out. I've never bought another bottle since. However, I will rectify that at some point in time. I have a hard time buying each individual flanker, but I think that probably get the EDP at some point and maybe get the Parfum. I'm not going to get the Profundo and then the Profundo Parfum, or I'm not that type of guy that doesn't have 15 different ones. It's redundancy after a while. But to go in that line, I do have Cremo, saltwater and cypress. All right, it gives you that saltwater marine vibe that Aquadigio does. Does it a little cheaper, a little more trashy. Just calling out, we see it. Is this a high quality scent? No. Does it smell okay? Yes. Is it going to last 2 to 3 hours? About it. Not a bad smell. I personally don't rank it very high. I think, if I were to give it a personal ranking, it's probably like a 6.5. It's very nice. You pick it up for $15. It's a better pickup, and another one I'll talk about here in a minute. Then we have Perry Ellis Profumo Red. Or, God, I can't. Perry Ellis 360 Red Parfumo, which is the EDP version of the 360 Red. EDT version goes along the lines of Aquadigio. It's a dupe of it, all right? It's their interpretation of it. This one here is supposed to be their interpretation of Profumo. It's like more like Perry Ellis 360 Parfum. It's not Profumo, but it is. It does have an incense to it. It does have a smokiness to it, and it smells great. I mean, I love the smell of it. There's no doubting the Aquadigio DNA in it, or that type of scent profile. I've worn the hell out of it. I mean, I got 160 bottles. That's a dent. This one you do spray a little heavy, and it'll last 6 hours. It'll project nicely, not overpowering, not cloying by any means. Just a good overall scent. It's a nice middle of the road scent. Probably 7 out of 10 on my own personal score, which I would recommend it. $30 rack store at Burlington. It's a dang damn thing. You can't go wrong with the scent profile. So there's a couple other designers out there that you can go with. Azzaro Chrome. It's always a nice big freshie. Easy to wear blue jeans t-shirt. It fits in with that profile, right? But this is actually, I like this one, I think, a little bit more than even Chrome itself. That's Chrome United. It's got a little more of a grown-up feel to it, in my personal opinion. Easy to wear, $25, $30 at your rack stores. Still just has that Chrome DNA, just maybe a little darker, which I like. That's my taste. I like a little darker scents. I'm not quite an oud guy, but something a little darker is not going to kill me any. Then, now this is like my 4th or 5th take on this video. When I first sprayed this, I thought, wow, that's actually not bad. That could work for it. And that's a Nautica Blue Sail. Spraying this thing 4 fucking times later, this shit's trash. Okay, it smells cheap. All right, clean, fresh, cheap shit. Fresh, clean t-shirt after the gym, maybe on the way to the gym. I don't like it. And the more I sprayed it, the least I've liked it. But I already had it out, so I figured I'd talk about it and shit on it for a second. I don't know, $17 versus $14. I'll take the Cremo. Cremo smells higher quality. It smells cheap, but it smells better than that. That's just my own personal take. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's my nose, but I'm not overly big fan of it. So, let's see here. Talked about that one, and that one. I have those 3 to talk about. So, sometimes as we age, we have things that we have to be men about, we have to be grown-ups about, we have to dress up a little bit more. Go to a job interview, go to a funeral, go to a wedding. Daytime, business picnic or something. You need something a little more classy. A little classier than just your typical fresh, manly scent. All right? And so sometimes you need one that's going to match that white polo shirt, that Oxford shirt. All right? That nice button up you get a rock. But you want something fresh, something easy to grab that same way. And you have something like Burberry Touch. This one here. Scent profile is really grown on me. You get a nice, fresh, clean linen, a little bit of musk, a little bit of powderiness. Just a great overall scent profile. You can dress this up, dress it down. This is a great scent overall. I think $30-$40. Ross's, TJ Maxx. Just a really a nice scent profile. When I first sprayed it, I wasn't too sure about it. The muskiness kind of pushed me away a little bit, but I've learned to embrace it a little bit more. and it is a nice, easy, fresh, easy to wear. You know, white polo shirt, or not, doesn't have to be a white shirt, guys, but a polo shirt, a nice dress shirt. Another one, a little classier in my personal opinion, and even that one, that Shiaka Snow, which dupes your Meteor by Louis Vuitton, just without the $300 to $400 price tag. And it smells, just like I said, fresh, clean linen. What it smells like. Easy to wear, easy grab, spray on and go. It smells like you just pulled your shirt right out of the dry cleaner bag or right out of the dryer itself. You know, kind of those things that you got this big thing to go to. You pull it out of the closet. The gosh, shit's a little wrinkle. Throw it in the dryer or a dryer sheet in there. That's what this is. That's what it smells like to me. That's what my mind associates with it. And last but not least is a one of my favorite niche houses, which is Michael Malone, and that's Oxford Row. I've had a lot of fun buying these at rack stores. $30. I think I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And that's exactly what this is. This is fresh, clean linen, masculine. Like I said, just clean, very super clean, and classy. This is something you'd wear with, to me, is business casual. You need something to wear. You can be signature scent worthy if that's what you do for a living. It projects nicely. It can be a little overpowering projection wise, but yeah. So that's what these are the scents that I picked out to kind of go over and talk about. These are easy to wear fragrances. Minus the one which I think shit and I shouldn't have picked. But I guess that happens sometimes. I don't know. I'm sure other creators have done the same thing. Like, yeah, I just spread this thing 6 fucking times. Now I hate it. But the other ones, man, they smell really good. I really like them, and that's what I recommend. So anyway, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish to do so. Other than that, guys, you guys have a great day. Hope you guys are smelling great, and stay safe out there. We'll talk to you all later.